Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another GTA Online Court Center guide for you guys. On this one, I'm going to show you guys how to complete the Dirty Work Challenge. The Dirty Work Challenge is to complete the Court Center heist using the sewer entrance without the hazmat suit and without getting detected. Now, I don't think this challenge is actually that difficult. You just cannot melee enemies, but I will basically guide you guys through this, and I'll also show you guys how I got Elite Challenge while doing this challenge. Now, anyways, the first thing we want to do is we want to actually get the manhole cover key. I'll actually show you guys the 5 locations here for the manhole cover key. The first location, and you can get this during the finale, or you can get this during scope out, but I recommend doing it during scope out because there's no guards. The first location is going to be right here. It's going to be on this staircase right next to the maze. So the maze where you enter through the sewer will be right there. The next one that you will get will actually be on the right side of the main entrance. It will actually be on this little construction table right here. Now, the next one after this will actually be on the left side of the entrance. You're going to have to make another left back here, and it's going to be right next to this ladder. Now, the next one is actually going to be right across from the entrance into the court center where you do the scope out. It's going to be right under the staircase. And then a little bit further down there, there's going to be the 5th location, which is going to be on this ladder right here at the back. So once you have the manhole cover key, you can now go into the sewer entrance. But you need to complete some kind of entrance prep. You can do the hazmat prep, just do not equip the hazmat suit when you do it. You can do the key card prep. You can do the tactical one, to go in through the roof. Or you can do the delivery man approach. However, though, you cannot enter through those. You have to enter through the sewer. We're just doing this so that we can proceed with the heist. Okay, now I recommend that you complete these preps that I have right here. Screenshot this if you must. But at the top, let's start. I recommend that you get advanced avionics. I highly recommend that because what that does basically is if you get into the helicopter without being spotted by the cops, at the end, you will not have cops pursuing you at all, which is essential towards this challenge. So get that. It also makes it a better route for the helicopter pilot to fly through, even if you're getting pursued by cops. But for this, we're going with full stealth. Now, I got the tactical equipment. That's the one I got. Loadout really doesn't matter. I just happen to get street loadout. Street loadout does not have a taser, so just be warned on that. But if you want to have the taser, you could get the security loadout. So loadout I don't think is that important. You just can't get detected. For getaway vehicle, essentially get the Annihilator Stealth. That's the one that you want. Now, for optional preps, you want guard shipments. Guard shipments, what that will do is that will weaken the guards, which will make it easier to headshot them. You can't really melee them during this challenge because they'll detect you, so you want to constantly keep shooting them in the head. And guard routes will basically show you where all of the guards are, so you want to complete that also. I purchased these, but that's because I have $1 billion. I don't recommend you purchasing it because it'll just save you a lot of money. These preps aren't really worth purchasing. I just purchased it just so that I could, get this video out. But glass cutter, you don't want to get that unless your buyer's target is inside the glass case. Now, I was going for buyer's target in this one. You don't need to go for buyer's target if you're just going for the challenge. But if you want to get some extra money, why not if you're going for buyer's target? Power drills, avoid it. It's not worth it at all, regardless. It only gives you like between $5,000 to $15,000 per box. It's a complete waste. And then EMP charges, get that one. A lot of people don't use the EMP, but I actually found it pretty helpful for this challenge. Okay, now that we have all of that done, let's start up the heist here. Let me show you guys what I did. Okay, so let me show you guys how I got this done right here. And I have this part of the clip sped up by 2 times, just on the drive part to save a little bit of time. You guys don't really need to waste so much time on watching me drive. But I recommend having the mansion that's actually right across from the court center, especially if you're going for elite challenges, because it'll save you a bunch of time. But I'm just using my Hexer bike. You can really use any bike or vehicle to get there. So get up here, drive up this route right here. And what you're going to do is, when you get in here, is stop your vehicle right when this road starts curving down right here, because if you drive further down, the guards will actually hear you. Okay, so now normal speed on the clip. So now we are actually cutting through this parking lot. Now right here under this staircase coming up, sometimes there will be a single guard moving back and forth. If there is, you can just let him pass. But if you're taking this route as me, if there's two guards, you're going to need to pop both of them. I like to use the handgun because I find it much easier to get accuracy with that. You need 90% accuracy for Elite Challenge, and I got both of them headshots. Now, what we're going to do is, sometimes I like to go here to the left side. There's actually a garden plant that you can actually climb up on and climb up on top of the maze. If that's not there, then I would recommend just taking the path to the right side. If you just keep going right side and go around, you will eventually find the path to get through the maze. Okay, now we are opening up the sewer right here. We're going to go right on in. And I don't have the map, so I did not complete the hazmat approach, but truth be told, you really don't need the map. I've done this heist plenty of times without the map, and I've gotten used to it, so I kind of think the map is a waste at this point. But if you want to move a little bit faster, I found that if you aim, you move a tiny bit faster. So through here, just see whichever gates are locked, which tunnels have an opening, and go through them. You will only be decreasing health a tiny bit, so you have plenty of time to get through here. So just use your best judgment, and if you just see that all of them are blocked off, just go back and go to the one that was not blocked off, and you will find it. It shouldn't take you more than 2 minutes to find the right area. And eventually, when you see on the bottom left of your map, you see an actual part of the Kortz Center, that's how you know you're going the right way. So we've gotten through that. Okay, so we've gotten through without the hazmat suit. That is important. We've done that. We cannot have clothes here because we're not doing a hazmat approach. Now you're going to want to headshot all of these guys in here. Now, this next part is the most important part of the challenge. You want to headshot guards. I recommend using the handgun because it'll help you get better accuracy. It's a single shot versus the assault rifle where it's easier to miss with. And you want to keep your distance. Shoot these guys from as far of a distance as you can in here, because if you get too close to them, if you try to melee them, they will smell you. That's what the flies represent. So they will turn around and the alarm will instantly go off, and then you will be screwed at that point. So if you think that anybody's going to smell you, if you think anybody's going to be a threat, shoot them in the head, kill them, instantly drop them. And the guards have such a strong sense of smell that they can even smell you, when you're going up and down the staircases, when you're on the higher floors. So just keep an eye out for that. But I'll actually show you guys a trick on how to get around that. So anyways, let's continue here. Sometimes these guards are in a few different patterns, but it's basically the same. They're all similar around here. Headshot that guy, and this guy here, you're going to want to get rid of him. You see him? Headshot him, and then get rid of this guy next. Now, inside, if you have this guard sitting here, headshot him. If you have a guard on the right side of him, do not headshot that guard in there because he will hear that. So if you have this instance, if you have this guard like right here, you're going to want to wait till that guard over there turns to the right. You can just watch the map, shoot him, don't sprint, just jog, and then just shoot this guy in the head. Now, the guard that's inside the booth right there, sometimes that guard will actually run to the right side, like he'll just walk out to the right side. Sometimes he'll just stay in there, but if he keeps walking out to the right side, just wait till he walks out and just shoot him through the glass. Easy to get rid of him. So here, we just do the fingerprint hack. Just choose the ones that best represent the fingerprint. You will get used to this a lot. If you do this heist enough, you get used to it, especially if you've been playing Casino Heist. We get through this right here. Okay, we got this now. So see, this is what I was talking about, this guard, is this guard will sometimes just walk right out here, shoot him in the head. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just loop the camera feed. There we go, camera feed has been looped. And we're going to use our access code here. Just put it in. It's a different code every time. Just check the phone what RAF gives you. I'm going to double check right here. And we got it. Okay. And there we go. It's open. And one thing that I want to tell you guys, something a little important also when it comes to lasers, is you don't need to do this heist actually on hard in order to get this challenge. So there's no requirement for it to be on hard. So if you have, normal difficulty, you can do this also on normal difficulty. It'll actually be even easier. But I wanted to show you guys that you can also do it on hard. If you are having trouble getting through the lasers, watch my guide. I recently put out a guide on how to get through all 6 of the lasers. But if you have this laser pattern, you want to go to the left side here, wait till these 2 horizontal lasers, wait until they disappear, and you want to then move up. Just watch for the vertical lasers that are moving back and forth, but they're really slow. So right here, waiting for this laser to shut off, those two, shut this off here. You can cross the whole thing at once if you want without shutting off the boxes until you get to the third one, but I like to shut off each box just to make it easier. Now this next part here, you want to watch out for those grates. You see those grates that are basically just coming right through? Watch out for that, and then watch out for the ground laser. And then just cut across. Once the ground laser and the grates disappear, shut this off. The grates are going to switch between left and right, moving at the same time to middle for this pattern. Again, if you have a different laser pattern, just watch my guide. It'll show you how to get through them. For this one here, now just watch the grates. I know that they're going to be left and right side. And just crouch here. And then get right back up. And then just go left side right here, and we just shut this off, and this is done. Okay, that's it for the laser grid. It is done. Okay, now we are doing the dot hacking. Now, this messes people up, but what you can do is you can just get your real-life phone out, and you can actually just record the screen with that, and then you can just see what the dot pattern is. That's a tactic people do. But what I like to do is I like to see if dots are connected. I look for, like, triangles. So, like, I saw, like, that it was, like, an up triangle, left, up, right. And here I see down, bottom, top, two. And I see whatever ones are connected. So I'm looking for dots that are connected. That's how I memorize patterns pretty quickly. So look, I see like up, down, down, two connected. So I basically knew that they were the patterns. So I look for a specific pattern. That's how I memorize the dots pretty quickly. I look for them diagonally, touching. And I remember if they're bottom or top, if they're in specific positions. If you have a problem, you can hit triangle to AI scramble, but it will get rid of one of your attempts. And you can also back out of that, but you can only do that once. If you back out a second time, it will trigger the alarm. So now we're inside here. And I'm going to get the primary target right now. And also, I got the buyer's request. So I'm just going to get that to show you guys you can get Elite Challenge on this too. Get this. Okay, cut this one down. And there's actually a little bit of a trick to actually make the primary target go a little bit quicker. I'll actually show you guys that. It's not that much. It'll be a few seconds. Here we go. Primary target. Okay, got that. And just waiting, putting in the fake painting. Those flies are also normal. That's what it's going to look like on your screen if you did not get the hazmat suit. And we just put this back on here. Now for the hammer, what you want to do to speed this up is you want to time the tap button with the hammer stroke. So wait for it to go back up and then hit it again. If you just keep tapping it, it's actually going to take longer. So I've noticed that takes a few seconds off of it. And there we go. We are done. Okay, now we are getting out. And we're going to get also the other buyer's request item. We're getting through here. Remember what I said earlier is stay away from the guards. You do not want to melee anyone here. You just want to shoot people in the head. Because if you melee anyone, what happens is they're going to smell you and you're going to get detected and it's going to ruin everything. So now this is the part where we use the EMP and we shut off the power. EMP, what that will do is that will also cut the vault footage. So you don't actually need to erase the vault footage. That'll get rid of that for you. It'll disable cameras. You cannot go up through the elevator anymore. You can only go up through the staircase, but that's fine. We're going up right here. What EMP will do is this will reduce their cone of vision and will also disable the cameras. So that's why I specifically tried to use it for this approach. EMP isn't really useful unless you're using tactical equipment, because then you have to use a flashlight and it's so dark. So just pop all these guys, get them all in the head right now. Keep your distance from them. Again, do not melee them or they will smell you. Taking them all down one by one. And we are going to want to look for the key. The exhibition room key. We got it right here. That's going to be important. Now, this guard that's right down below here, you're going to want to kill him. I almost made a mistake. He almost got suspicious for a moment. So they can get a little suspicious for a moment when there's EMP and they won't detect you. He could smell me from actually down there. So that guard, you actually might want to go all the way to the railing and shoot him. But go up here, and these guys, I recommend killing them too, because they might spot you if you get too close. They might smell you. They got a little suspicious also there, but that's what EMP charge was for. And then shoot this guy. So I found EMP charges makes this so much easier. And then I'm just going to get my other buyer's request item right here. So I don't have to worry about cameras or anything, and the guards are confused, and it's a lot easier for me to dodge them. So yeah, that's the thing about EMP, is you can't use EMP until you get out of the vault, and it's kind of a waste because it would be awesome if you could have used it beforehand. But if you're using this approach, the night vision goggles really help you out so much, because it's so dark if you do not have night vision on. Now you shoot that guy in the head, and now that we got the buyer's request, we're getting out here. We're using the exhibition room key. We are getting out through the second floor right here. So right now, we will have cops spawning in. This cutscene always happens regardless if you got detected or not, so don't worry. As long as you know you didn't get detected at all, no alarm went off, you're still good here. You're fine on the challenge. And SWAT team fully arrived. Okay, now this part is a bit important here. What I like to do right here is the second that I get out, I look at my map, and I look at what direction these guards are facing in, so I know when I can kill them. So I saw that one guard walked away from the other guard. I like to get to the edge on the right side of this balcony right here, shoot this guy in the head, and then I just move up. Now the other guard, you can run up to the helicopter, but I like to kill him in case he comes back and spots the body. I do not want that alarm going off, so I kill him too. Now I get up here. Now here, there's going to be a really risky one because there's going to be one that's going to be really close to you. If you get too close to him, he will smell you. So you want to go right here, and you want to quickly shoot this guy in the head. The second you get up here, just shoot him in the head instantly. You want to get rid of him as fast as possible. That guy is going to be a massive threat to you. And that's it. You get in the helicopter, and with advanced avionics, you are pretty much done right here. So you are not going to get detected with advanced avionics. As long as you got in the helicopter without getting spotted, you'll be fine. And we pretty much have gotten the challenge done. And we just escape right now through the city. The route he takes is directly through downtown versus like flying like on the lower part of the city, like flying over Davis if you don't have advanced avionics. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this challenge here, guys. I'll just let this play here till the end so you guys can see it, and you guys see I get Elite Challenge, and eventually I get it too. But remember, do not melee them because they will smell you. You do not want to melee people. I don't recommend tasering anyone during this heist also. I recommend just to shoot them in the head and use the handgun. You can use the assault rifle if you want, but I recommend using the handgun because the handgun, it's a lot easier to get precision shots with. It's a single shot, where assault rifle, it's a lot harder to control. You can, tap it once, but you could accidentally shoot twice. So that's why I don't like to use assault rifle when I'm going for Elite Challenge. I just like to use, handgun and just go for instant headshots. So we've lost the cops. We're making a good run here. And pretty much gonna be over right here. So this is after, Rockstar has already patched the helicopter where you now rappel, it doesn't crash into the ground anymore. It doesn't do that. That was kind of stupid when that happened. But we are done here. And now we just run up to Alec and we finish our heist. And there we go, delivered. Let's see what we got here. Buyer's request, nice. 15 minutes and 36 seconds, nice. Value loss limit, 0. Average accuracy, 100%, no miss. And Elite Challenge is done too. So that's basically what I recommend, is to, go in through the sewer, the tactical equipment, get the EMP, because it'll make it easier, especially if you're trying to get buyer's request. If you're not going for buyer's request, you're not going for elite, then you could escape through the underground part. You could do that, but that might be a little bit more challenging, trying to get around those cops. I recommend going upstairs and, going for the helicopter. That would be the easiest approach there. And since, you're up there, I use EMP, to get the extra loot, and we are pretty much good on that. Now, when you complete this challenge, sometimes it might not appear right away. Like, I didn't get the notification that it came up right away, but when I actually did check my challenges, it was actually complete there. And then later on, what happened was maybe like 30 seconds or a minute afterwards, I got the notification that it was done. So that was it. So, dirty work, it is complete. Let me know if you guys found this guide helpful. If you guys did find this guide helpful, please do drop a like. It does help me to make more content like this. I will have more guides coming up on the Kortz Center heist. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.